Hello, everybody. My name is FREiBERD, and ooh, they said talk about yourself. It's something I don't really like doing a lot, but since we're here, my name is FREiBERD. I am a composer, fashion designer, and music is like literally my favorite thing in the world to do. I've been doing it for a number of years, more than I can even remember to count at this point in my life. Um, and I mean, born in Atlanta, raised between Atlanta and London. I've been back in America since 2012. And I met Kelly, the producer of Mirth Mischief, about 10 years ago now. And I was performing at an award show. And she was just like, oh my gosh, who are you? And we've kept in contact all these years. And I was just so grateful when she reached out and was like, listen, I've got something for you. And here we are. Going into this, she actually called me last year, summer of 24, and was just like, FREiBERD, I really have thought about you. Kelly's talked about this Mirth Mischief. She's had this dream since I've known her. So for the last 10 years, it's all she's ever talked about. So when she actually contacted me to tell me that, listen, the time has finally come and I actually am putting on the project, I was so incredibly excited for her to finally have your dream come true, but also really happy that she kept her word and honored, to be a part of it. So we started back in about the end of Feb, March. My producer and she wanted to have reimagined pop tunes to tell this story. So I created a set list of tunes and just had her pick out what do you think is these tunes would tell the best story. And from that, then the next job was just to reimagine them in my vibe. That's what she was like, do you? And so I was like, are you sure? She's like, please do you, I'm sure. So my producer and I just reimagined. I think we did about 10 records for the show. I think they chose five. I think 5 records, I'm not sure. But they either chose 5 records, 5 or 6 records from the 10 that we produced. And we had a listening session early April, and she just lost it. We didn't even really have to go back. It was like, yes. And I thought that was amazing. And then next thing you know, we're having rehearsals in the start of May, the end of April, start of May. And here we are. So it took us about a month, about 3 weeks to get all 10 records produced, recorded, arranged, and everything. So we were working in record time because maybe 10 songs does not happen that quickly, but we were able to get it all done and it's just been fantastic. And then coming to the castle, wow. Like, I mean, I've seen a lot of castles in the UK, obviously, but here in America, in Atlanta, in Georgia, it's just like, wait, there's a castle? And coming to see it in person was just absolutely amazing. It's stunning. It's fantastic. And like, you can tell they put a lot of work into just making it be a full experience, but making it be authentic as well. And I just love the vibe of the entire castle. It was so fun. And I just knew from coming the very first time that I saw it, because I was probably one of the last people who got to see it, because everybody else had rehearsals here and I was the last to show up. So when I got here, I was just immediately like, oh, this is going to be a hit. So it was just fantastic. And I think from the family of the castle, Bob, Naomi, everybody's so lovely and fantastic. And that's just literally radiated throughout every person who's come into contact with any part of this project. And I feel like whilst you're here, you can't help but to be included and you can't help but feel it. And it's just been fantastic. It really has. I will say for me, this is I've done in my experience of doing, I've worked like haunted houses and things like that. So I think that's as immersive as I've probably had in my own personal experience, which is a lot of fun. I loved scaring people. But I feel like people don't really know what to expect. And they think of theatre and obviously they think of like, okay, I'm going to a theatre show and I'm gonna watch it. It's live, but I'm gonna see it fixed in one place. So I think when people heard immersive, they wasn't sure what to really make of it. And that's probably a comment that we got a lot, or a lot of people, which is also why a lot of people came multiple times. Because the first time they came, I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really show up properly, but now I know the vibes and I'm coming back fully ready. And I feel like a lot of people did that because now they understand immersive means not only is the show happening in front of you, it's happening around you, and you're also a part of it. And I feel like for people in this time, especially looking for escapism or looking for things to kind of pick up, you know, the spirits and what time we're living in today, and all the things that are going. There's so many things happening in the world that this was just a perfect time to have this sort of vibe where people can come in and forget everything because you're now an absolute part of the magic. And I think that's what it's doing for people. And I think it's just a start. I think many people are going to talk about it. Many people are going to say, listen, you got to go and you got to experience this because it is like it's a world away from the world in which we currently live. So I think people, it's going to catch on. Other people are going to probably do things as well, more immersive. And I feel like it's just a world of its own that can only be experienced. So in doing the arrangements for the tunes and just kind of selecting the records for the show, um, I just asked Kelly, I was like, tell me, what is the ultimate goal of this story? And, you know, I think a lot of people right now, or in our experience and what we see, if you read on the internet, you look at comments and things like that, there's a lot of people who are feeling really down. There are lots of people who have really just like kind of allowed, sorry, there was a spider web, kind of allowed, you know, just the negativity that's around um, really kind of take over. And that's saddening. And just, she wanted to use things that were familiar, that would also, you know, let people feel at ease and relaxed, and also get them to feel just like I can take a break, you know, and with that story, just reminding people that although there are lots of things that are happening in the world that are not so good, that are not so pretty, and things that there's a lot of negativity out there as well, you have to absolutely always remember that there is light around as well. And this is an absolute reminder of that. And that's why, you know, as the show progresses, as people go through the show, we're constantly reminding them to stay fixed on the light, to remember to look for the light, to remember to find the light. And by the end of the show, you've got this light. And as I do the finale and remind people, let's put those lights in the sky. You know, I need to see them all. I need to see that you have found the light, and just in the night reminding people again that that light they now hold and you've taken it. If you didn't come with it, you're leaving with it. And I feel that's really important. One of the most important things is to just keep that light inside of you and know that it's there. Even if you forget or if things are dark around you, remember it's there. It hasn't gone.